Dreamscape presents Bite the Bullet by Gina Lamanna, narrated by Suzie Althens. Chapter 1. Okay, it's official. I sat back in my chair and glanced up at Russo, who was standing over a pan on the stove. What sort of salary do I have to make so you can quit your job, move in with me, and become my personal chef? Russo's back stiffened for half a second. For an instant, I regretted my choice of words, but when Jack swiveled around to look at me, he was grinning. There's a lot to unpack in that sentence. Jack waved the spatula in my direction. I'm not sure where to start. How about the pancakes? Yes, ma'am. Jack flipped a few pancakes onto a plate, then set it down on the table. He slid into the seat next to mine and scooted his chair closer. I resisted the initial urge to shift my own chair away from his. It wasn't personal choice, per se. It was subconscious. Over the years, decades even, I'd grown to like, appreciate, and thrive by myself. Though I'd been dating Jack Russo for several months, I still had to catch myself, time and again. I had to remind myself that these were normal parts of a relationship, that they were important to Jack, important to me. If you told me at the beginning of the year that I would have forfeited space in my closet for an FBI agent's suit, I would have thrown my head back and laughed. If someone told me I'd be splitting sandwiches and flying across the country for a man who cooked pancakes shirtless, I wouldn't have believed them. But here I was, cozied in my kitchen with Jack for the third time since we'd started dating, and I was enjoying every second of it. And the blueberry pancakes, his specialty, seemed to get better and better. If this was what relationships were made of, well, it seemed I was getting used to it. Have you been thinking about that? I glanced up, my mouth full of pancake. I stalled, took a long moment to swallow, and studied Jack. Thinking about what? What you just said. Remind me what I just said? I sort of forgot, seeing as it was coerced out of me by your pancake recipe. It's deadly. Jack chuckled, but the question in his eyes didn't disappear. Moving in together. Jack, before you recoil, I'm not asking you to marry me. I'm not even asking you to move in. Jack raised a hand in a stop sign, as if to slow my overreaction before it started. I'm just curious. I guess I've...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?